that should be all the ads. So let's head on over. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. It's only been a week, but it feels longer. So hello to all my starlights and those who wandered in. Hello, my name is Satomi. And we're gonna get back to playing some more Final Fantasy 14. Just because I like this game. Okay. Everything looks like it's good. Okay, everything's good. Alright. So, last time we got done with the 3 boss battles of Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan. And now we can continue on with the storyline of Good Intentions. How do I... There we go. Let's see what minion we get. And we get the Coral Kitten again. Okay. So let's go to Mordoa. Then talk to Menphilia. I am most eager to address the Ascian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, Anicia, the Scions, we need not shoulder the burden alone. We're not the Crystal Braids established for this very reason. Sure, we are presented with a multitude of problems, however we all have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Hitomi in particular is an ever-steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice to say, Teleji Adeleji and his Monteris ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Raubon needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braids to offer what support they can. If I'm to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so for the foreseeable future, I think it would be best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have any objection? None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Breda's research is proceeding as planned? So she tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Urianger is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem of how to form an ethereal blade at will remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Tell me, while we focus on that test, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his braves with theirs? It would do so much to restore the faith in the immortal flames that the warrior Blight was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. Oh, sorry. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there's preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information, others which kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Old Dawn riots. When you have finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you once in the usual fashion. Okay. What we got, Riol? Pleasure as always, Tony. You'll be escorting the commander to Ulda, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for her. Would you be so kind to repeat your report to her benefit? Right then. Me and mine have been taking inquiries into the source of the weapons that found their ways into refugee hands a ways back. So it happens we caught wind of something promising, a rather large purchase of sharp, pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge. I doubt this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant we caught an arrow while talking to Atomi, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we may capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Hitomi? Then it's settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I must leave for Ulda. I expect good tidings. Okay, Highbridge. Oh, dry bone, of course. That's right, I was thinking, Limsa for a second. Hitomi, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he was hired for more than a few men to stand guard. Common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander Levier needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of a loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, 'tis only natural he would come to rely on you without hesitation. Okay. Now then, we shall make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Hitomi. That's right, it's a ways away. Oh, went too far down. Okay. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? And let us be off. Good luck, my friend. Who goes there? An adventurer? Damn fool. You should have never come here. I don't understand. What's all this about? Yeah. As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring an inexperienced recruit. Commander Olivier will be most disappointed. Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slipped past our perimeter. At present, the First is currently tracking a party of dusk-white sellswords we suspected may be them. Would that we have enlisted the aid of the immortal flames of the brass blades. Alas, we were here to aid them. They're not in no position to aid us. Oh, at the very least, we have secured the weapons. Yet even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, but this is anything but. I will join the First in their hunt for the dusk-white sellswords. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask you to deliver these weapons to Ulda in my stead. Entrust them to the Third's say. He will take care of the rest. Alright, now to Ulda. Oh. Right next to Hastings Strip, okay. Okay, I know there's a wall there, but it says that I can go that way. Oh, Weavers is the closest, so let's go that way. I swear Ulda is a maze. Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend of the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Corthus. Now, what brings you to us this day? A gift of weapons for a certain black musketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilbert, you say? Understood. Once we've cataloged the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? Riel stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly, Riel is unfamiliar with the ways of Old Dawn merchants, who is ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous, and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. It's still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Guardians up north. There'll be no fighting if I have any say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not seek glory in battle. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit up to Cerulean Processing Plant. Time for the Fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Aileen, for the freedom of all. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the Immortal Flames will hear about your contribution. Until we meet again. You tell me a word if it please you. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time, don't you worry. Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. That's not quite how the Furs told it. These Duskwites they were chasing. Last word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself. Not before the fight started and not after? Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddammit. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've been deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Oh, as I've never done that. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were first getting started, believe me. The commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking Gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending me an ear. Right then, best to get back to it. Really? Tell me, can you hear me? This is Tatar. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you are able. So there's something afoot in the Crystal Braves just after it gets banded? Okay then. Next you're gonna tell me Ilbeard is a bad guy. Thank Thank you for coming so quickly, Hitomi. We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most determined lady by all indications. Oh, goody. Our guest is with the antecedent and the solar at the present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Hello, Lucia.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Gallian fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Okay, I'm gonna hold right there because I think we're about to get an ad. So let me just do this, and we'll wait until the ad goes by, and then we'll get back to it. It is fun to be back. Also, hello, Luna. I'm sorry I didn't see you. I had the other screen up. But hello. Oh, there it goes. I still don't know. How far am I into this game? 7th. Astral. Did that. Okay. Crap, I still got a lot to do. Well, I'm almost done with it. Before the dawn is the last one, okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm in the final bit where I just have to go fight, Midgar Zolmer? I don't know. I'm hoping not, but oh well. If I have to, I have to. All right, and we should be back. I did check the quest, so I should be getting close to the end of the interim before Heaven's Word soon. I am in like the second to last section that it showed me, and then the last section has the, I guess, the fight with Midgard Zulmer. I'm not certain, but it looks like I'm getting close, so let's keep going.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard-Zulma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard-Zulma. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept? We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Fun. Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Uronje states, what we know of the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius von Balthier attempted to seize control of Mordoa. So massive was his force that it all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day, Midgard Zulmer, legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later come to be known as the Battle of the Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing aether for malms around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center is a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Americ's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We do not know what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done, and precious little time to do it. think I've been out this way. I think I go out the other way. You're in luck, miss. I was about to send word to Refinit's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperate in need of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then. The Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again? Well, from here, that seems rather unlikely. But if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few comrades of yours to the base of the Agrias, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. Oh goody, it's a dungeon. Fun. And I gotta do a dungeon. Let me see if I can get a party of other players to pop in. It's only 4 people, so it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, then. There we go. Yeah. I think I should take it. But it... Nope. But it... This one... Flippin' hell. Yep. Okay, then. Come on, dude, where'd you go? See? I don't have time for that. Where's the next one? Dude, you coming? Great, just Spoon went to go grab the other guy. Okay, Cure 3 is AoE. Chew. Jesus. figured. Hey, shortcut. Nice. Sorry, everyone. I cannot stop for ad breaks. Alright. Oh goody, cutscene.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Hi.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Oh no, it's locked on me! Come on! Oh, there I go. Man, already at the beginning. Is there a shortcut? Yes, there is. Haha. I was about to walk that whole way. Okay. Hang on, I'm coming. I'm slow, but I'm coming. About to run out of sprint. Hang in, you two. Vase, you're a bard. Can't you Peloton us? Where? Oh, we gotta wait till the wall goes down? Great. Well, that was of no help, sorry.
hast thou earned a moment's reprieve. Speak, mortal, and I shall listen. Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Seven children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
Okay, that is killer voice acting, but that's gotta be difficult on the throat. Jeez.
Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent. Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
Okay. Okay, the primal crystals. What now? Oh. I don't think that's good. Dark? Oh no, they're being sealed. Hey, Guard Zummer, what'd you do?
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker. Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine. I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing. Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Oh,
The
he's adorable.
covenant binds me to thee. I shall watch, listen, and wait. Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth a beginning and an end.
You can summon Midgard's by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion. Okay. So basically what I'm thinking that was me being brought back down to level 1 for the next campaign. So they wouldn't have to keep level fixing with each new addition. I was beginning to fear the worst. What were those explosions I saw? But you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphino left a message stating that you were returned to the Rising Stones at once. Okay, back to Mordoa. Okay, it's not a thing I have to unlock. Why do I have a tarantula? Me. Sorry. Okay, so it's already in here, I'm guessing? Minion. Oh, yes, Midgard's Oh, I haven't read the, thingies. Father of Dragons, Keeper of the Lake, Bane of the 14th Legion. While it is difficult to believe that the Yom Long Pup could be any of these things, he assures you his current form is only temporary, while he waits reconstruction of a new corporeal vessel. Interesting. Let's head back inside and talk to Alpha now. Praise the 12-year hail and whole. I came as soon as Minfilia informed me of Sir Amaric's request. If you have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it, then I would hear your report. Yeah, about that. You converse with Midgard Zomer. I swear, were it anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm of Lore did not perish, and has in sooth lain dormant for these past 15 years? Less the resurrection and more of a rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly, an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Aymeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard Zomer in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relationship with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for now, we shall present our revelation to Sir Americ's emissary. You may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Is there something you're not telling us, Hitomi? You seem different somehow. 'Tis almost as if you're missing something. Something important. Yeah, about that. I don't know. Ah, there we go. 12 for Finn. Big Curse almost stripped you of your blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel? I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgard Zummer made a mention of covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silver Tearfall states that when the waters came to exist, so did the Great Worm. Oh boy. Althik and Nimia, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgard Zolmar ever watch over the source, from whence all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant he spoke of, and 'twas not the gods whom he treated, but Heidelin herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Art thou a pawn or a master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? So basically, I am itty bitty kitten right now.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale. I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Okay, we're gonna finish out this mission. The Ishgardians have warred with the Durranians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgard's owner who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance, and pray that our fears are unfounded. And with that, that's where I'm going to leave the storyline. It is about time. So now we shall go. I think I was working... Yeah, I've got Bard, so I'm working on Monk. So let's go to Ulda. Oh, that's right. I need to get one more level in order to open the quest. Let's see. Quest sync? What is quest sync? Oh, that's a New Game Plus sort of thing, I think. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add to the weight of that coin purse of yours, Oh, you're in luck. The Pugulus have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, and I find myself lacking the hides required. With that, I had pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrews pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanaland. Yeah, this is like a very easy quest that I forgot about. So let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, and I need to get that beacon off of the hot bar. I needed that for the quest with the... What's his face? Yeah, these guys wouldn't gonna know what hit them. Sorry. Alright, back to the guild. Already, are you? Come, let's see what you brought. Ad break. Okay, let's hold up. Do that. And wait for the ad break to go through. Good stuff. Yeah, so that explains why we're back to level 1 at the beginning of every expansion. I'll have to ask some of my friends who are bigger into the 14 lore if that's what I'm thinking it is. Because right now I am not that good into the lore of the game at all. I just like playing it for the fun. Okay, back from ad break. Exceptional. These are fine true pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugulus Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this, You more than earned it. Wow, thanks. I think there's a quest in here too. Yeah. Hey, you. I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know, Didi Lata, short, broke, and never pays what he owes? Yeah, that bleeding son. Tell him to pay up or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalmud. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp, like as not, so you go tell him. Okay. Threatening violence against someone else. That's lovely. Oh, goody, and it's raining. Oh, gods be good. Gilther's goon! Alright, I'll give back every gil I owe, I swear it! But no more beatings, I beg you! Gil for gold. Look, I haven't got the guild on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much look to it, but it surely fetched a high price. Was me dear departed mom's wedding ring, God rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to Mamane over at the ossuary, and you'll get your coin. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to Azareth Ossuary? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of Didi Lada? Very well, it is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is fake. And such a gaudy, poorly wrought one, too. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee for this once. Blech. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. The ossuary demands such exorbitant contributions every single moon. It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for a robe and sun-soaked dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobo Nima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Causoleum's entrance, wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Hi, I'm Bobo Nima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, never cleans. She just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's spreading ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if your hell's bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franks the Friar flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long day ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you finish, go tell Volkan at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. You're helping Bobo Nima? Well, ain't that a charitable of you? Fritz has gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing those flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you met Bobo Nima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge, mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. Honestly, I'm just clearing out these quests just so I don't have them sitting on around. Carried your arse here looking for work. Well, you're in luck. It just so happens I have a deed that needs doing. Wild ladybug's been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made him ornery as an aurochs and rut. Ain't much for fighting on your own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'd it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers, or don't you? Okay, let's see what you got. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum. About to say mausoleum, that's the wrong thing. Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing it all about my exploits in the coming days. I even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Which reminds me, I haven't yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmith Guild. Would you mind picking it up for me, would you? What have you done? Your kind has no business even look at a lady such as I. Shocking, unbelievable insolence, and now look at how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Fine then. My guild, now. There better be not missing. This appears to be everything. What are you staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolent! Huh. Well, fuck you, lady. Time to go beat up some ladybugs. Okay, this way. There it is. Go to the goldsmiths and pick up the thing. Sazuriku's circlet. Just a moment, miss. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Zazuriku's sex specifications has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we are still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Half at the Miners Guild? Records indicate he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind. Okay then, to the Miners Guild. Oh, wrong way. Okay, that's the other one. So this one is down here. I have a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, lass. They don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next friends the fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the godstand garnets he can afford. And if he dies in his first bite, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. Okay, back to Gladiators and finish out that quest. Oh, It's this guy. Back at One Piece, Arya. It's about bloody time. I admit you look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handled yourself well enough. I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in Old Oz's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Gee, thanks. It is getting close to time, so I guess I'll head back now. Well, this is fun. There we go. Okay. So I think that'll be it. Let me see. Okay. All right, so I think I'll end out for today. So thank you everyone so much for coming in. I know I'm kind of slowing down on streaming, but I had some stuff happen IRL, and I need to take some time to take care of that. I'm hoping that soon I can go back up to maybe a little bit during the week and then back to full. But right now it really depends on some stuff on happening in my real life with my job. But anyways, thank you all so much for coming in. I hope I'm gonna need. I forgot to talk with Menti to see if we're good for tomorrow, but if not, I'll figure out something. Maybe do some more Final Fantasy 14, maybe try something else. But anyways, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.